WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Hello and welcome to the ABC 6 News webcast. Well, a house fire in the town of Charleston claims 2 lives. The state fire marshal tells ABC 6 the blaze happened over the weekend at 309 Lolly Street, just a block away from the high school. Now, the home occupied by 5 family members, with the owner awakened by smoke and tried to get everyone out of the house. However, the 64-year-old grandmother who lived in the home and the owner's 16-year-old son died from smoke inhalation. Authorities say the 16-year-old was trying to rescue his grandmother. Well, a Greenville man is behind bars on embezzlement charges. Police say 41-year-old Jerry Graham, a former Delta Regional Medical Center employee, was getting fuel and personal truck repairs done and billing the costs to the hospital. Police say Graham charged more than $5,000 to DRMC. Graham arrested on Monday. His bond set at $2,500. Well, the search for the next Delta State president is moving forward. 6 candidates in the running to become the next university president, with the first round of interviews taking place Wednesday and Thursday. Now, the new president will replace Dr. John H. Helpert, retiring at the end of the school year after 10 years in the position. The candidates' identities will remain confidential until the DSU Board of Trustees makes their final decision. Well, in sports, the Division I college baseball season throws out its first pitch Friday, with one of the best weekend series in the entire country happening in Oxford, with Ole Miss hosting TCU. And for the 2013 Rebel squad, skipper Mike Bianco says it's all about the arms.
As last year's team lacked an identity, but this year's team certainly has that identity. Last year's team, when you look around, we pitched okay, we hit okay, we fielded really great, but it's one of those things it's not I think from the media standpoint, it's not one of the things that's mentioned a lot. But this year's team, you look at who we return. And as I mentioned, you return 2 of the SEC starters in Bobby Wall and Mike Myers. Even Chris Ellis, who will throw on Game 3, pitched last year about 30 innings or so and had some very good outings in Southeastern Conference play. You return Brett Huber at the back end of the bullpen, and it's not always or maybe ever again will I stand up here and say that we return the all-time saves leader at Ole Miss.
And Ole Miss baseball picked to finish 4th in the SEC West Division in a vote of the league's coaches, 1 spot behind defending SEC tournament champion Mississippi State. Now, Arkansas is picked to win the West and the league as a whole, with LSU picked to finish 2nd behind the Hogs in the West. Vanderbilt, an overwhelming favorite amongst the coaches to win the East. Now, the Division I baseball season begins Friday.
You've been watching the Delta's #1 news source,